Right then guys, this next one is another key part of boxing, especially for those competitive boxers out there. And that is listening to your corner. It's something that a lot of boxers, when they're caught up in the moment, they sometimes get panicked and they're not paying attention to their corner's instructions. What you have to remember is your cornerman isn't getting punched in there. Your cornerman has got a cool head and he's watching the details. Your coach understands boxing himself, or herself. They're gonna see what's happening in there and they're gonna be able to give you advice that you aren't able to see. As a boxer, it's your job to receive that information and not just follow it straight away. You don't just want to go out there and follow it to a T, because your opponent, one, if it's during the round, might have heard what your corner's shouting for you to do, or two, it might just not be there yet. But take that information in and use it throughout the round. Keep it in the back of your mind that they've seen something that you might not have, and follow that instructions. So how do we do this in shadow boxing? It's real simple. Your cornerman could give you, there's literally millions of instructions your cornerman could give you. So whether you're by yourself and just making this up, or whether you have a coach who's going to tell you what to do each round, it's your job as the boxer to follow those instructions while thinking about all the other details we've been through on this course. So the one we're going to do today, your cornerman has spotted that in the first 2 or 3 rounds of the fight, you've been hurting your opponent to the body. So he said to you, right, we need to go to the body more. We need to invest in that body. We can find the stoppage if we keep going to the body. Now, how are we going to do that? As a boxer, it would be stupid of you just to think that you can go out there and just keep banging away at the body, keep trying to chop them up to the body. It doesn't work that easy. We have to think one step ahead. Remember, boxing is the violent game of chess. You have to try and calculate, how am I going to make my opponent open their body? That's number one. How am I going to expose their ribs, the liver, the solar plexus? And the way we're going to do that, the most obvious way, is to throw headshots. Everybody always thinks, oh, go to the body, just swing to the body. But your opponent's going to start doing this. In fact, the best way to knock an opponent out to the head is usually to invest in the body so that your opponent's guard starts coming down. Well, in this case, it's the reverse of that. We're going to go to the head. We're going to try and set their head up. Use the head to set the punches up before going to the body. I've briefly mentioned a few of them already in this course. One of the ones we talked about at the beginning is the feint high, jab low. Feinting high, your opponent will tend to react to your hand moving up, and then we're going to drive underneath, driving straight into that solar plexus just below the sternum. Another one to get you to the body is that left hook. Position yourself while they're blocking, left rip. So during the round, now this is tactical. We're not just going to stand there repeating the same thing over and over again, which is another option, by the way. But now we're doing it as part of our tactical session. We're going to visualize ourselves throwing headshots.